My name is Catherine Wade. I am the Managing Director of Young Actors Theater located in Indianapolis, Indiana. We have created self-empowerment theater. In this video, we will look behind the scenes of The Pied Piper, a story about trust. This play was created with a group of 30 3rd through 7th graders in a program of ours called The Playground. The Playground is a 4 to 5 month intensive acting program that devises original work, and in this video you will see the final clips of our process.
Devise theater. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone but us, and it probably won't. No, it probably won't.
We use the backdrop of the story of a Pied Piper to really tell a story about trust and ask the students, what is trust? What happens when trust is broken, and how can we rebuild trust? The first day of class, students were asked to finish the sentence, "Trust is." These became their trust lines. These lines were intertwined into an edited version of Barack Obama's first acceptance speech. We are setting the scene that mutual trust exists between the mayor of Hamlin and the townspeople.
By people who wait in line 3 hours and 4 hours, many for the first time in their lives.
Trust is to believe that someone will keep a promise, to believe they won't lie. Trust is that someone has your back.
Because they believe that this time must be different, and their voices could be that difference.
Another storyline in the play follows the rats and the rat leaders, and to develop this non-human character, we did a lot of movement prompts in class. Move jagged, move fluid, move choppy, and use ideas from the kids to develop kind of a unison movement.
You would wait and watch from far away. But you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play.
Our self-empowerment theater plays bring real-life stories to the table. So we also meet a girl throughout the play. We see her at 3 different moments in her life. When she's young and accepting and trusting everyone in her life, when she's maybe a teenager and something has happened where trust has been broken, and then later on when she has chosen to trust again as an adult.
A fairy tale always has a happy ending, right?
I was left.
I don't trust society! I can't!
In the development process, we started to notice that a lot of the scenes felt disjointed, so it was really important for us to have crisp, clear transitions. We did this by adding in narration through a town's newscaster who helped the cast transition from one character to the next, as everyone in the cast was playing every part.
Food has been stolen, toys have been chewed through, and all the clothes have been ruined!
Breaking news!
Vicious and Fuchs, the town bread maker has spotted a...
Another transition moment and part of self-empowerment theater is words of inspiration. The actors are asked to bring in famous quotes to use to move the story from one scene to the next.
Whoever is careless with the truth, his small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Albert Einstein.
I felt to really get a sense of the magic the Pied Piper exudes. I thought it was important to not have a single person portray this character and instead have the whole cast work together to create the movement and the tone.
One day,
That's impossible!
we will take what is due, because the piper must be paid.
The costumes were designed to show several characters at one time. The jagged pieces of foam that were spray painted black resemble a rat, and the patchwork resembles the townsperson and the optimism they feel about their future. It was important for everyone to be costumed in the same exact costume so they could also portray the Pied Piper as one whole group.
My roses smell like dandelions. The mayor will fix it.
I feel betrayed, hurt, lost. How can I ever trust again?
It's the music.
The end of Act 1, we see the mayor as the villainous character, and we are getting a sense of the feeling you have when someone has broken your trust. And maybe you feel helpless and like a puppet.
They all trust in me! Fools!
If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak.
So at this moment, this boy is her puppet master, and the way we developed this in class was he could kind of go at his own speed, and so every night for the performance, it's different. He can do what he feels, and The actors have just been instructed to follow his hands and not to take their eyes off of him. We began the development of Act 2 by asking the class what they think happens when trust is broken. 2 words really stuck out, and those were revenge and fear. It made sense to link revenge to the Pied Piper and fear to the rats. And to end on an uplifting note, we needed to get to hope. Through discussion, we decided that the mayor could admit her faults and the townspeople could therein choose to trust her again.
I'm asking for your forgiveness. I know you are all angry and fearful, but without hope...
This moment and a handful of others in the play were written directly by students in the cast, which we feel is important so we can make an authentic connection with youth audience members.
Keep it. I'm hopeful that we will work together on building this town. I choose hope. I can move!
Our tagline last year was, "This is our time." Every class and rehearsal would end with one student asking the rest, "Whose time is this?" And in unison, they would respond, "This is our time." We wanted to end the play with the same positive, uplifting message that inspires young audience members to live their dreams right then and there.
Whose time is this?